It's moving day. So if you're new here, we've been getting about a month-long stay in a different country every month. And today we are moving to Georgetown, Malaysia. But first, a trip down memory lane. So this is a market in Ipoh, Malaysia that's open on Sunday mornings. Everywhere we've been in Southeast Asia, there have been markets everywhere you look, but this one's a little more unique because pretty much everything sold here is vintage and antique items. I will say a lot of these markets are pretty orderly for what they are. Everyone seems to walk on the left side in whatever direction they're walking. All right, we got a little snack here. I got some crab balls. Lexi got some basically chicken nuggets. Oh, that is really tasty. The only thing I don't like about these markets is there's never enough trash cans. I feel like I'm always just carrying around my trash for a while. Well, that was kind of cool. I'd say memory lane is totally worth going to if you happen to be in Ipoh on a Sunday morning, but not worth planning your whole trip around. All right, we just checked out of the hotel and we have some time to kill before our bus. So we are headed to Funny Mountain. What is Funny Mountain?
A restaurant for tofu dessert.
Tofu desserts. I'm excited for this. Lexi's been talking about it for days.
I don't know if it's good.
Yeah. Well,
it's just like apparently the spring water here or something makes it special.
So last night we were trying to book a train from Ipoh to Penang, and all the trains were booked
Except
for like,
seats.
yeah, except for disabled people. Everything was booked for like the next week.
Plus, it was
over a week.
till like Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I've never seen trains book up that fast. Usually for trains, you can just like get a ticket day of or night before. Luckily, we found a bus company. We found a bus with seats available. So we're gonna take the bus to Butterworth in Penang, kind of the edge of the mainland, and then take a ferry onto the island. Go to Georgetown from there. So this is called tofu pho. It is warm and very jiggly. How is it?
I don't like it. It's fine, but I don't know. It just tastes like tofu with sugar.
Oh, it's really hot. Yeah, it is. It is basically like just a jiggly tofu with sugar. Yeah, not sure if I like the tofu part too much. I like the like sugary, liquidy stuff in it. It might just be like sugar water. But yeah, I don't know if I'd get this again. Would you get it again?
No.
We just found a place called Chicago Tailor. Always interesting seeing the name of our city out in the wild, other than on a Bulls jersey. You see Bulls jerseys everywhere, but other than that, you don't see Chicago too much. Although one of the first things we saw when we arrived in Malaysia at the airport was a Garrett's Popcorn, which is a very Chicago establishment. I didn't even realize it existed outside of Chicago, but apparently they have quite the presence in Asia, including a bunch of shops in Malaysia. So last night I really wanted some umbrella juice, which is my new favorite juice, and the stall that I usually get it from was closed last night, so we're gonna see if it's open now. Well, shit, looks like this food area isn't open during the day. That's 2 times in a row where I've wanted to get juice from this spot and they weren't open. Yeah.
Oh, it says it's red envelopes by Carlsberg.
Oh,
That's so funny.
is that for Chinese New Year?
Yeah, but it's like white company.
Yeah, Carlsberg and Heineken. I've seen
More
that
so
all over the
Heineken.
place. Yeah, more so Heineken. I feel like I'm seeing more Heineken here than any Asian brand. Yeah, anywhere ever, but like probably more Heineken than any Asian beer brands, except maybe Tiger from Singapore. Very interesting. And like in Thailand, I feel like we mostly saw Thai beers. like Leo, Singha, Chang, but here it's all Heineken and Carlsberg. Yeah, Lexi pointed out that they probably, or they might not make any alcohol in this country because it's a Muslim country, so everything needs to be imported. So you get foreign brands here, and things are a little more expensive. Because yeah, alcohol is definitely the most expensive thing we've had here, like relative to the price difference of other things. All right, so I just looked it up, and apparently Malaysia does produce some alcohol. So they produce some of that Tiger beer, which I think is a brand from Singapore, and it looks like it's actually part of Heineken, or Heineken's like Asian division. That's interesting. I didn't know Heineken had an Asian division. And then they also make a rice wine called Tuak, T-U-A-K. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And there's some fruit wines from Malaysia, but still don't know if they produce any hard liquor. I guess all that said, if you're touring around Southeast Asia and you want to get drunk, don't come to Malaysia. Back at Nasi Ganja. This time there's more of a line. And here we got some more Nasi Kandar. I got beef, just to try something new. Yesterday I got chicken. Lexi got chicken again. And got another white coffee, my daily white coffee in Ipoh. And Lexi got syrup bandung. Still not as good as Thai iced tea, but I do love these white coffees. Oh my god, it's so good. Can confirm the beef is excellent.
Better than the chicken?
I think the beef might be a little bit better. It's like a little juicier. I thought the chicken yesterday was like a little dry. Still very good, but a little dry. But this beef is juicy. We've been in Malaysia for like a week and a half, and I think that might be my favorite meal I've had so far.
They do call it addicting.
Yes, they do. It is very addictive. Also, I love how efficient places like that are. Like the moment we sit down, someone's taking our order, our food comes in like 3 or 4 minutes, we pay right away, and then the moment we were finished, we got up and they started cleaning off the table. So much different than your average European meal, where in that entire time you may or may not have even gotten a menu yet. One thing you got to watch out for here in Ipoh, sometimes the sidewalk just turns into this hole. You gotta hop over. I was looking at my phone and almost fell in one of those. Snacks for the bus ride. This bus is really nice. How do you feel about getting off the bus?
I didn't want to. It was very
not?
comfortable.
It was a very comfortable bus. It was easily one of the best buses we've been on.
The ride was longer.
Yeah, that was a really fantastic bus. Even though it was
nice.
it was delayed, but once we got on, it was real nice. All right, gotta find the ferry. Can we go up?
I missed the bus. It was nice. They were like big, fluffy chairs. I don't know.
Great bus, 5 stars. We know we're at a bus station because we have Auntie Annie. You really can never escape this place. For some reason, I thought this place was only in like suburban American malls, but we've seen quite a few of them in Malaysia. Well, after the quickest ferry ride ever, we have made it to the island that will be our home base for the month of February. And I honestly don't know too much about this island. What I do know is that when I look up the origin of a lot of Malaysian food, a lot of it seems to originate in Penang. So excited for the food here. And I know that it's Chinese New Year this month and there should be a lot of really fun celebrations. But other than that, I am excited to see what happens this month. Oh, also, my cousin is visiting us later in the month, so that should be super fun. Hi, Danielle, if you're watching this. Excited to see you. All right, so it's like a 45-minute walk to our place, and if this was Europe, I would totally walk, but it is like 90 degrees Fahrenheit here, and a grab is like the equivalent of $2, so we're gonna take a grab. And we are here, our new home for the month of February. All right, so we just checked into our new apartment homestay thingy, which I will show off in a future video. But all this traveling is making me hungry, so let's get some dinner. We got iced tea and soya.
32. Thank you.
Yeah. We actually got some normal Teow, however you say it, the classic Malaysian dish. And I got the same thing, but with duck egg. Mmm. Oh my god, so good. You like yours?
Uh-huh.
And I think that's all we're gonna be doing today. So this is our total spend for the day, which is this much per person. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see the rest of our adventures in Georgetown, and I will see you in the next one. All right, scratch those numbers. We saw some good looking buns on the way out, so we spent another 4 ringgits. So here are the new totals. So was it worth that extra $1 we spent? Sticking to the roof of my mouth. Yeah. Yes, it was. This is really good. Do you approve?
Yeah, I don't even like char siu.
This is real good. God, I love the food in Southeast Asia. Alright, so it's like a 45-minute. Oh, shit.
Hello. You're so little. You're so fluffy. Oh.